Welcome to the Misconceptions of the IT Industry podcast. In this episode, we'll be going over some key strategies for studying and learning in order to become a successful IT professional. One thing you have to understand is that the information technology field is constantly evolving, and it's important for you as a professionals in the industry to stay up to date with the latest technologies, tools, and best practices. The first step in studying to become a successful IT professional is to identify your goals. What do you want to achieve in your career? Do you want to become a network administrator, a system administrator, a cloud architect, a cybersecurity analyst, a software developer, a data scientist, or something else? Understanding what you want to achieve will help you focus your studies and ensure that you're learning the skills and knowledge that are most relevant to your career aspirations. It's also important to have a clear understanding of the requirements for the role you're trying to pursue. Understand the job responsibilities and the set of skills necessary to excel in that role. Research the role and understand the recommended certifications, necessary industry experience, and education qualifications required to work in that position. This will also give you a good idea of what you need to focus on and what you need to learn. Once you've identified your goals, the next step is to build a study plan. A study plan is a roadmap that outlines the specific steps you need to take in order to achieve your goals. It should include a list of the resources you'll be using, such as books, online courses, and tutorials, as well as a schedule for when you'll be studying and a list of specific milestones you want to achieve. When building your study plan, it's important to be realistic about how much time you can dedicate to studying each week. It's also a good idea to break your studies into smaller chunks of time rather than trying to cram everything into one or two large study sessions. This will help you stay focused and motivated and make it easier to fit studying into your schedule. It's also important to alternate the type of learning methods. Using multiple ways of learning can make it more effective. As you build your study plan, consider incorporating different learning styles, such as reading, watching video tutorials, and practicing with hands-on labs. This will help keep you engaged and motivated and will also help you retain the information better. As an IT professional, it's important to stay current with the latest technologies and best practices. This means that you need to be constantly learning and adapting to new tools and technologies. One way to stay current is to follow industry leaders and experts on social media, such as Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and subscribe to industry publications and newsletters. This will keep you up to date on the latest developments in the field and help you identify new areas of focus for your studies. Another way to stay current is to participate in online communities and forums such as GitHub, Twitter, Stack Overflow, Discord, and Reddit, where you can share knowledge, ask and answer questions, and collaborate with other IT professionals. This is a great way to learn from your peers and stay connected with the broader IT community. Another important practice is to keep a track of the certifications and their expiration date. Many roles recommend specific certifications, and those certifications have to be maintained. In addition to studying and staying current with technology, it's also important to gain practical experience. This means that you should be actively working on real-world projects, experimenting with new tools and technologies, and solving real-world problems. One way to get practical experience is to look for internships, freelance work, or volunteer work in a company or organization that aligns with your career goals. This gives you a chance to work with experienced professionals and learn by doing the work. Studying and learning is a long-term process, and it can be easy to lose motivation along the way. In order to stay motivated and on track, it's important to set specific, measurable goals and track your progress. You can track your progress by keeping a steady journal or a list of accomplishments. This will help you see how far you've come, how far you have to go, and will give you a sense of accomplishment. Another way to stay motivated is to surround yourself with a community of like-minded individuals who can provide support and encouragement. Whether it's a study group, a mentor, or an online community, having people to share your experiences and struggles with can make a big difference. Networking is an important part of any career and is especially important in the IT industry. Building a strong network of contacts can open up new opportunities, provide valuable information, and help you navigate the industry. One way to start networking is to attend industry events such as conferences and meetups. Not only can you learn from industry experts and leaders, but you can also meet and connect with other professionals in the field. Online professional platforms such as LinkedIn is also a great way to expand your network. You can connect with people in the industry, join groups and communities, and search for jobs and other opportunities. Networking with alumni from your high school or college institution or people in the same company can also help you gain access to opportunities. With the constant flow of new technologies and new tools, it's easy to get sidetracked and end up learning things that are not directly relevant to your goals or current role. That's why it's important to stay focused on your specific area of interest and not get bogged down by non-goal related applications and technologies. One way to stay focused is to set specific learning objectives and track your progress. This will help you stay on track and make sure that you're learning the skills and knowledge that are most relevant to your goals. Another way to stay focused is to stick to a routine and to set a specific time each day or week to study and learn. This will help you stay consistent and make sure that you're making progress towards your goals. Finally, it's important to remind yourself of the big picture and why are you so passionate about technology. Keep your goals in mind and remember that each new skill and piece of knowledge that you acquire brings you one step closer to achieving them. This episode of the Misconceptions of the IT Industry, Key Strategies for Studying and Learning in Order to Become a Successful IT Professional has come to an end. Stay tuned for future episodes of the Misconceptions of the IT Industry. Until then, farewell.